There was a time when the sound of a single engine was the sound of the future. When roads were still wild promises and our world was just learning the language of speed. Today, we journey back to that dawn. To witness the chaotic birth of traffic, the pride of the very first drivers, and the incredible machines that connected a nation. And stay with us, because hidden among these moments, we'll uncover a forgotten dream, a vision of the future that traveled suspended in the air, a marvel that history almost left behind. These aren't just pictures. They are living memories. This is the story of how America learned to move. 01. The Great American Escape. When the open road was a new promise, and for just $8 a week, a seaside cottage was just one magnificent traffic jam away. '02, Washington, D.C. In the shadow of timeless columns, a new era sputtered to life. Iron horses on wet cobblestone, charting a course for the future, one noisy revolution at a time. '03, before the traffic light, there was the traffic cop. From a small island in a sea of steel, two men stood as the first line of defense against the chaos of the dawning automobile age. '04, the city's pulse, measured in chrome and steel. A river of horsepower, guided by a single hand, where every driver was part of the same relentless, beautiful, chaotic rhythm. '05, in New York City, even taming the chaos of the streets was a victory worthy of a parade. This was a moment of civic pride, as Mayor McClellan himself arrives, not in a carriage, but in the noisy, magnificent machine that was shaping the future. '06, on a quiet, sloping street, a lone sedan waits. A silent partner to the day's business, holding stories of the road against a backdrop of surplus and adventure. '07, this wasn't just a truck. It was a home, a hope, and a last resort, carrying the weight of a family's entire world on a dusty road out of Oklahoma. 08, a solitary journey to the heart of the nation. On a misty morning, the hum of a single engine meets the silent majesty of the U.S. Capitol, a symbol of a country always on the move. '09, the city street tells two tales. One of horsepower and progress, another of tireless grit, where a day's wage was earned one determined step at a time. On a California highway, 1936. The dream could be deflated by a single nail. A moment of roadside resilience, where the will to keep going was the only tool that truly mattered. The race between horse, machine, and youthful energy. On streets of stone, the future thundered down the tracks. But for a moment, a boy could almost keep pace.
Yeah?
12, every car had a story, written in its dust and makeshift repairs. This one from Texas tells a tale of long roads, hard times, and the simple ingenuity needed to survive. With new speed came new dangers. A quiet roadside transformed into a scene of sudden, twisted metal, a stark reminder that the age of the automobile had its price. New York, 1915. A revolution for women's rights, moving slowly but surely through the streets, powered by conviction and horse-drawn determination. A quiet street, a warm cafe, a destination. In the rhythm of a small town, even the automobiles seem to rest, waiting for the next journey. Before the system was automated, it needed a human touch. There are so many moments waiting to be brought back to life. Subscribe and click the bell to make sure you're here to see them.